Brother, imagine this. From this week onwards, for the next 4 to 6 months, until infinity, you are executing on your mission, your vision, and your goals with warrior energy like a samurai, excited about life, top of the mountain type shit, with unshakable confidence, undeniable conviction, indisputable certainty, and complete clarity in your every move. Paving a new way for yourself and your family, being the rock for your family and your community, fully tapped into your masculinity, disciplined like no other, deeply connected to your soul with laser sharp focus, feeling like you just unlocked a private supply of the limitless pill and superhuman abilities you didn't even know you had every single day without being held prisoner by your own mind. Would that be cool? If so, you're in the right place.
I signed 2 new clients. I also signed another client on for another month here. Signed another client, $4,700 over the past week here. It feels like some things happening at hyper speed there. I think a big part of it is what I've felt is just like leaning into the abundance side of things.
So you feel like you're stepping more into that abundant mindset.
Yeah, definitely.
I have this unstackable confidence in me. I don't know what it is. I just keep going. I just my belief even increased. I had belief in me, but now I speak with so much more confidence and clarity. Even on the calls, setting calls. It's not about what I say. It's very simple. It's about how I say. It's about how I present myself. It was the best coaching that I could have ever gone through.
Close to 2 months ago now, I quit my 9 to 5 and went all in with making money online, and I'm now working as a full-time closer, living in Da Nang, Vietnam for the next few months, where I've also done in-person sessions with Jordan, which has been quite an experience. It's crazy to think that 3 months ago now, I've set out with this journey of going online and having that location freedom. And now I'm living the reality I set out to achieve.
But this is not for you unless these 7 things apply to you. You're working towards something. You're in sales, consulting, coaching, agency space, freelancing, creating content. You're developing your career. You're focused on actualizing some part of your life and you're really all in on that. You want freedom to discover and live your true purpose and really step into your masculinity in the process. You want to be able to master your mind and emotions to become unbreakable. You're not hitting your monthly income goals just yet. You want to master all areas of your life: mind, body, spirit, relationships, network, money, business, purpose. You're actively seeking help with becoming the 2.0 superior version of you now, and you want to become a master of your reality. In that case, we want you. So now, in this video, my goal is to get you to book a call with me personally for a 20-minute breakthrough session. If you feel like this is aligned for you, where on this call, we unpack the number one thing stopping you from unrecognizable growth in your life, health, relationships, and your bank account over the next 4 to 6 months. But I'm not going to make you watch an hour-long sales video. Instead, I'm going to share exactly what's been working for me and for clients, and exactly what I have to offer. Then, out of your own free will, you can decide if this is the right move for you or not. Sound good? Sweet. I invite you to give me your full attention, full commitment, and full focus, because what I'm about to share with you for the next few short minutes may be the one thing that you need right now to change your life forever. Right now, you're likely in one or more of these camps. Camp 1, trapped. Feeling a sense of addiction to your impulsive desires, right? Self-sabotaging any progress you make towards your goals by getting sucked into distractions, vices, or old habits. These things can vary from weed, alcohol, drugs, porn, doom scrolling on social media, sex, overeating, working, etc. There's so many of them, but these are the main ones. This leads you to revert back to your old habits that are causing 99% of the problems in your life, making you lose trust with yourself and stopping you from fully being in your power as a man. Camp 2, disconnected. Feeling a sense of disconnection from yourself and the world around you. Feelings of isolation, lack of purpose, confusion, disconnection from society or friends or family or even loved ones. This can look like overworking to escape or addictions like we talked about. Spiritually awakening, but feeling extremely lost. Not knowing truly what to do with your awakening process. Feeling like the rug of reality is kind of being pulled from under you. So you self-isolate. You feel frustrated, fear or doubt, and this leads to you feeling like you have nobody to turn to. Trust me, I've been there, brother. Number 3 is slavery. Feeling like you're a slave to your mind and emotions. Constantly getting pulled in different directions based on how you feel and what you think, and then feeling like you have no control over anything, not understanding how to navigate the world effectively and make your goals and desires a reality. Camp number 4, limitation. Feeling like you know what to do, but you still can't seem to do it. You have goals and desires that you know you're capable of achieving, but every time you try to move forward, limiting beliefs, procrastination, sabotage, doubt, fear, uncertainty, overthinking, feelings of unworthiness stop you in your tracks. This can leave you settling in life for the things that you don't want because you feel like you don't deserve the things that you do want. Dream-loving relationships, friendships, lifestyle, projects, opportunities that are all there for you. They get passed up because you can't see them or you stop yourself from having them unconsciously. Camp number 5 is feeling lost, feeling like you don't understand reality or how the world really works. Your perception of yourself and your place in the world is broken because your mind has been blocked from societal programming and past actions and behaviors that you've fallen victim to, seeing them as obstacles instead of areas for growth, stopping you from truly bringing your goals into a reality. This can show up feeling like the world's against you, not being able to hold down a loving relationship, feeling emasculated within society, not being consistent with your word, being out of shape, or struggling to truly speak your truth in the world. And the most enraging thing is, you're ambitious. So being in one or more of these 5 camps is deeply frustrating because you know that you were made for more in life. You know within your soul. So for the next few minutes, let's jump out of these camps and let's jump into your heart, your truth. What is it that you truly want from life? Think about that. That's a big question. And it's a question I asked myself many years ago as I found myself in not one, but all of the camps that we discussed. I've been there. Our household was me, my father, my sister, and my mother. My mother and my father struggled for money growing up. A lot of the time they couldn't find work consistently. We moved to the countryside with hopes of a better life, but it was a big struggle for many years. And this, among other things, and a lack of masculine leadership from my father, because he was also stuck in all of these camps, created a big disconnection from me, my mother, and my sister with him, causing us to be completely separated. A lack of masculine guidance and leadership turned our house upside down completely, which led to confusion, alcoholism, anger, frustration, and neglect. For me, many years of inner turmoil, deep insecurity, deep feeling of unworthiness, deep feeling of disconnection, social anxiety, emotional pain, anger, and frustration at the world, at myself, at everything. It led to addictions. I drank myself into comas. I passed out in other people's houses. I would drink for days on end. I would take drugs, Class A drugs, smoke weed, do everything possible to numb myself for many years. I got dead-end jobs. I worked in factories. I worked in retail. And I spent every single penny I had on alcohol, never ever having any money in my bank account. This went on for years. 7 years of numbing myself. Until I hit breaking point. I was sick of pretending. I was sick of pleasing other people. I was sick of suppressing myself. I hit rock bottom, seeing that I was on a path that was just creating more pain in the world. I was part of the problem. I was no better than my circumstances, and I felt like I was here to break the chain. Something inside of me was speaking to me, and it kept getting louder. I felt like I could be a creator, a father, a leader. I just didn't know how. So I decided to change, make it move in the right direction. I separated myself from old friends, going heavy into personal development, uncovering who I truly was and trying to answer the question, what am I here to do? The term create your reality resonated deeply with my soul for whatever reason. I didn't even understand it at the time. I did everything I could to make money online and start some sort of online business for myself. I was hanging up notes on my wall on a day-to-day basis to help me remind me of who I was becoming and the things I was learning. I spent over 18 months in isolation, developing my knowledge and wisdom, trying to get things off the ground, but I still couldn't figure it out. Fear would drive me, and then sabotage would pull me back down, and this cycle was endless. Every single time I made some progress, I would sabotage myself, fear would pull me back up, and I was being driven by low-level emotions that kept me pulled down in a low emotional state, stuck in fear, never being able to move forward. This went on for another 2 years, until I had enough. I had to get to the root of the problem. Me. I made a committed decision to change my life forever, facing the darkness. I got help, guidance, mentors, coaching, you name it, I bought it. Committed to the path of self-mastery. Something about it was calling me. I used my addictive personality to discover my gifts. I saw somewhere that vision boards were going to help you direct your focus and intention. So I leaned in, I created one for myself. One of my biggest goals at the time was actually just getting a new laptop because I didn't have any money. That just goes to show how big my dreams were. So I searched the ends of the earth to gather wisdom, insights, training, and methods from mentors, gurus, and friends. And over time, my reality began to shift. One day I looked up and noticed something really cool. The vision board that I created was the life I was living. I'd gone from somebody who couldn't even hold a conversation, sleeping in other people's houses, missing for days on end and coming back hungover, full of drugs, to someone who was able to lead men, stand up and speak in front of other people, connect with people all over the world, build my network, and achieve things that our family never even dreamed were even possible. I was able to unlock the gifts that were always there. I just couldn't see them at the time. Now I travel the world, coaching and consulting men, business owners and sales professionals in the areas of energy, performance, mindset, all around self-mastery. Now I share this to show you that no matter what camp you find yourself in right now, there's an open door to new beginnings. And you already have the key. It just takes one decision. If this is resonating so far, and instead of being stuck in these camps, repeating the same cycles and behaviors over and over again, sabotaging all the progress that you make, stuck in these vices and bad habits that are draining your energy, held back and chained down by limiting beliefs, destroying and sabotaging yourself through addictions, being in this battle of good versus evil, and sometimes not even knowing which side you land on, and being isolated in the process as well, not understanding how to really navigate this world in the most effective way so you can truly be in your power. And instead, you want to feel like your best, healthiest self. You want to feel like the world is your menu and you are simply there to choose what you want, when you want, with whoever you want, living your purpose, creating the things that you want to create, and having every single action that you take building towards something far bigger than you could even imagine. Connecting so deeply within yourself and your heart that you're able to attract the dream partner that you truly desire, or continue to develop a deeper connection with your partner that you already have. Feeling a sense of freedom, feeling a true sense of you being the highest version of yourself, connected deeply to your soul, winning in all areas of life, in your power, feeling 100% dialed in. If that sounds exciting to you, keep watching. The number one thing that's been a game changer for me and clients is this: stepping into the identity of the modern master. Modern master is what you call the highest version of yourself, your guiding light in life. And we do this inside Timeless Mastery. This is where we develop the indisputable and unshakable ability to command and influence our own business, life, and environment at the highest level of power, strength, and courage. And guys, so far, you seem to really enjoy it. What we do is we help you unlock the cheat codes to life, the ones you already have within you, so that you escape these camps and you stay out. We do this by optimizing your mind, energy, and performance, the mastery of the self. But I know what you might be thinking. Mindset, energy, performance, sounds great. But I've read all the books, I've consumed all the videos, and I feel like I understand it. There's no shortage of information out there, but it's not working for me. My question for you is this: do you make better decisions drunk or sober? Likely, you chose sober, I hope. Next question is, do you feel like you make better decisions depressed, fearful, or doubtful? Or when you're confident, joyful, and certain? I'd imagine you chose confident, joyful, and certain. Your decisions are completely different in those two different states. You might even say that when you feel depressed, fearful, or doubtful, it's kind of like being mentally drunk. So if you had the ultimate, best how-to strategy on what to do, all the productivity hacks, and a clear roadmap, but you're out of your mind drunk, would you be able to do anything with it? No, absolutely not. So being mentally drunk keeps you in one or more of the 5 camps that we talked about. And unfortunately, 90% of people around the world are walking around mentally drunk, stuck in one or more of the 5 camps, adding more tactics, hacks, information, and strategies on top of a drunk mind. We think we need more information, more routines, more how-tos, more habits, more books, more seminars, more courses. The list goes on. And those things are helpful, don't get me wrong. We have access to an abundance of information, and you're still not where you want to be. Sad face. It's not your fault, but it is your responsibility. We are here to help you rise up and help you understand that in order to actually mentally sober up, you must raise your energetic vibration. To do this, we help you do the following: break through the mind blocks, identify and replace limiting beliefs, clear and integrate negative emotions, and get out of the camps we talked about for good, and fully live your truth as a man. We do this not only for ourselves, but for those that we love. The world needs you to wake the fuck up, but the sober you, not the drunk you. So we go from mentally drunk to modern master, and you may even turn into a god along the way. Who knows? The next question might be, how do I measure it? How do I know if it's working? Well, brother, I got you. Big part of what we do is measurable mindset. Introducing, drum roll please, mindset, energy, and performance recalibration. Case studies. We measure and we track everything. Nothing fancy, just high touch point, personalized roadmap, and a whole lot of TLC. This is a client who has a business, sales experience, they're working towards something in that specific area. This was a 90-day protocol. As you can see, we track areas of confidence, self-belief, fear, anxiety, doubt, focus, procrastination, and income. We track this on a weekly and a monthly basis. Very, very simple. But tracking these things allows us to keep in check what needs to be changed. You can see here, you can pause this video if you want to read what we did for the 90-day protocol. Another client who was also intermediate, who was also in the sales and business space, working towards something in that specific area. This client needed more of a tailored plan, so we had these different areas that we were focused on, and you can see the stats on screen now as well. This is from a 30-day protocol. Next one, 60-day protocol. This client was a beginner who didn't have any business or sales experience, just transitioning from a 9-to-5, and wasn't solely focused on business, just other areas of life as well. So this was a 60-day protocol. You can see some of the stats from the screen here as well, and also you can pause this video if you want to read what we focused on for those 60 days as well. Some of the things that clients have experienced so far: jumping into their dream roles when it comes to sales, getting better opportunities, making 10 to 20K a month, signing their first client, signing their next client, letting go of mental barriers and blocks that are holding them back, back, going off and starting that business that they were meant to start for a long time, but just kept putting it off, focusing with no distractions, feeling more confident. You can read some of the things that people are saying here as well. You get the idea. We make the intangible tangible, and I've tested it with hundreds of business owners and sales professionals at this point, on a one-to-one basis, on a group basis, and in a community basis. 500 plus business owners and sales professionals inside of these different communities that I've been coaching inside of, as well as my own one-to-one clients as well. The feedback really gave me the green light that this stuff works. If you want to read some of the things that people are saying here, you can pause this video. But this gave me a great understanding that this is the unlock for so many people. Again, you can pause this video if you want to see some of the results that these people were able to generate just by focusing on the elements of self-mastery.
So 2K paid in full pounds and then a 15% rev share. And I'm being recognized as kind of the skill set that I know I have. And I feel so much better in my body, in my business. And it's like my whole journey is just shifted in so many ways. And now I feel the pressure's taken off so much. And even like writing posts, even doing the day-to-day stuff, like it becomes easier because there's less attachment, less tension, and less importance as well, and taking the results off the pedestal and just trusting the process. Just been a super profound sort of month or so from a personal transformation for me and within business, because I don't have this intense emotion fueling the business out of fear that it's just going to come crumbling down and I'm going to be a failure or whatever. And even with my content, like I feel like I'm writing more empowered content from a place of truth, as well as in like, I am who I believe I am online. Lots of growth, lots of development from an identity and soul and entrepreneurial perspective.
Along with hundreds of other men just like you. So how do we do this? Well, I found that there's 7 core categories that hold us back from greatness. The deadly 7. But we solve all of them and more. This is really what it looks like. So the 7 main categories are self-sabotage, limiting beliefs and paradigms and how you see the world and yourself. Dense emotions is a very big one. Lack of clarity and focus, bad habits and behaviors that are just built upon the limiting beliefs and paradigms that come from the emotions, they're all connected. Out of alignment, off purpose is a big one as well. You mightn't think it is, but it's a massive one. And scarcity and lack when it comes to relationships or money in general is a category in itself, but it's tied to all the ones that we mentioned already. So what we have here is tools and systems, coaching and workshops, and the breakthrough protocol, which is our secret weapon when it comes to all of these things to unlock the areas of growth within yourself by removing these things entirely. Okay, so we have solutions for each one, making it completely unreasonable for you not to mentally sober up. But let's go deeper. Within the first day of coming on board, you get access to community, content, coaching, and one-to-one. We put a strong focus on community, strong focus on coaching, and a strong focus on one-to-one. Content is drip-fed on release. You don't need hundreds of videos to go through. That's not how I operate. I do everything on a much more personal basis. The last thing I would want you to do is to go through hundreds of modules and feel overwhelmed in the process as well. So this is not what we do. So the one-to-one coaching sessions with myself, this is where we identify and break through limiting beliefs and limiting behaviors. Clear negative emotions, rebuild your self-image and worldview, reprogram your subconscious mind, answer any questions, and stay accountable to the roadmap that we have built out together. This is so you can execute with confidence, clarity, conviction, and certainty with your custom game plan, okay? Next thing is monthly workshops and deep dives. This could be in a group format or on a one-to-one basis. This is where we deep dive in certain areas of mindset, energy, spirituality, consciousness, conscious selling and marketing, quantum branding, and reviewing current progress and alignment to your mission, and much more. So that you know with certainty that you're on the right path and you're developing a deeper understanding of yourself, the world, and how to separate yourself from others in the market if you are running a business or you are in sales. Okay, so one-to-one in-person coaching is available to you if you're in the area, if you come to a country that I'm living in. This is a screenshot from a client of mine who came to Vietnam recently, and we did a couple of in-person sessions as well. This is where we do everything we would do online except in person. The energy is higher, it's much better in person. I personally really enjoy it. There's also food and drinks as well. So you can go about your day with certainty, confidence, conviction in yourself, and have someone to connect with on a deeper level. Okay, and also on top of this, we have a library of tools and systems inside what we call the Tranquil Mind Protocol. This is where we cover the areas of mindset, energy, and performance inside what we call the Tranquil Mind Protocol, which encompasses all of this. This is the only system that you need to operate at a peak performance every day, no matter what life throws at you. Here we have custom tools and systems to overcome, reframe, and transcend self-sabotage, shiny object syndrome, imposter syndrome, limiting beliefs, negative emotions like fear, guilt, shame, lack of clarity, lack of focus, bad habits, spiritual isolation, procrastination, lack of purpose, feeling out of alignment, and scarcity, all inside your custom dashboard so that you never have to worry about anything blocking your progress ever again, and loads more. But I'm conscious of your time, so here's a quick summary. One-to-one coaching with myself, monthly workshops, one-to-one in-person sessions, a personalized roadmap tailored to you and your mission, tranquil mind protocol with tools and systems, create your reality dashboard, which is more on the life design, character design, and vision maps, business offer, marketing and branding consulting as needed, depending on where you're currently at, and also white label performance coaching. So this is where if you are running a program and you would like me to personally jump in and help your clients get better results in these specific areas, we can absolutely do that. That's a separate offer by itself, so you can reach out if you want to hear more information about that, but this is included if you are a one-to-one client, okay? Also, the Timeless Mastery private mastermind, weekly group sessions inside there, and also themed workshops. So entry into the mastermind will be determined on our initial call, where we can chat a little bit more about that specifically. If it's not something that you're eligible for in the very beginning, you will be over time as we go deeper into these things together as well. Also, lifetime access to the program and community updates. So in the future, this will be a monthly subscription for people, but for you, you get lifetime updates and access to everything inside of there. Also a roadmap, content and modules as it's released. As we said, this is not the primary focus, but it will help aid the learning and journey within the program. So you can have access to that as it's released, okay? But what clients love the most may actually surprise you. The accountability of higher standards and having someone in your corner who's invested in your success just as much as you are. The game of life can be tricky to navigate, very tricky sometimes. It's not exactly set up for us to win either, but it can be. And so instead of going alone, sad phase, spending weeks, months, or years in the same place, repeating the same behaviors and habits, playing the lone wolf game, you have someone in your corner playing the game with you, which is why I work one-to-one with people, so that you're not a number inside of a group program. You have a partner in this game, in the trenches, together on a daily basis. So, recap. Let's paint the picture, right? During and after our time together, you are executing on your mission, your vision, and your goals with warrior energy like a samurai, excited about life, top of the mountain type shit, with unshakable confidence, undeniable conviction, and indisputable certainty, and complete clarity in your every move, paving a new way for yourself and your family, being the rock for your family and your community, fully tapped into your masculinity, disciplined like no other, deeply connected to your soul with laser sharp focus, feeling like you just unlocked a private supply of the limitless pill and superhuman abilities that you didn't even know you had every single day without being held prisoner by your own mind. I know that's a big promise and I don't do guarantees, but I do know that if you plus me equals great fit, I can guarantee that your life will change forever. But not if you're not committed, not prepared to do the work, not willing to go deep, and you can't handle no BS coaching. As much as I will help you to love yourself deeply and come from a place of love, as much as I love you, brother, I will handle things with no bullshit. I will hold you to a much higher standard than you may be holding yourself to right now. And this is where no BS coaching really comes in, because I cannot deeply help you transform if I do not call you out on your bullshit. And selfishly, my mission is to raise the collective consciousness of humanity, helping 1 billion people on their journey of self-mastery. And that is no small task, and time is limited. So that requires me to work with people who are 100% committed. And I intend on fulfilling that mission, person by person. And that mission starts with you booking a breakthrough session today. So summary, you receive one-to-one coaching with myself, monthly workshops, one-to-one in-person sessions, personalized roadmap tailored to you and your mission, tranquil mind protocol tools and systems, create your reality dashboard, business offer, marketing and branding consulting as needed, white label performance coaching like we talked about, and timeless mastery, private mastermind, group sessions and themed workshops inside of there, which is separate to the one-to-one, as well as lifetime access to the program and community and course content and everything that comes after that. The total value to change the trajectory of your life forever is a lot of money. But I want to be brutally honest. This is not for everybody, because there's two types of men. Type 1 is a spectator in life, watching other people in the arena create their reality while they watch from the sidelines. They like the idea of growth, but they never 100% commit. I was stuck here for a very, very long time myself. Number 2 is the warrior, the player inside of the arena of life, 100% committed to creating his own reality, no matter what it takes. There is no both. Which one are you? If you see yourself as the warrior in the arena, awesome. I want to have a call with you to see if there's alignment between us. If there's not, that's totally fine as well. Right now, there's limited spots available. And no, this is not some fake marketing scarcity bullshit. I am 100% committed to over-delivering for my clients. That requires high energy and focus from me on a daily basis. So I only open up a couple of spots. Like I mentioned, this is a team effort. This is full on, next level, high support and exciting for both of us. But we move fast. I've shopped around. There is nothing like this on the market right now. So if you're the warrior, book your session today using the link below. These calls are not high pressure sales calls as well, by the way. I don't really vibe with that. These calls are to see 1, if I can help you. 2, if there's alignment between us. So if you're ready to finally step into being what you call the highest version of you, book your breakthrough session using the link below. Will I see you in the arena? If so, let us rise and unite as one brother. Regardless of what you decide, only you know the truth. Sending you peace and sending you so much love.